Angel-6942 calling in. Go on, you're part of this now.
And Doris too.
Good. Angel-6942 calling in.
And Doris too.
Angel-6942 calling in.
What? It breaks the flow. And Doris too.
The date in human years is Friday, the 26th of November 2021. And I'm in a conciliatory mood, but I haven't forgiven you, and I haven't forgotten what you did to me. It's just that I decided not to hold a grudge.
And you lot are not gonna interfere. We're gonna get 6942's memories back. Understand?
I don't care if you're doing it for me. Yes, I will live with the consequences. Okay, let's get on with the report then. Now, this week, in fact, the last few weeks, it's been very, very bad for Bojo. He's had the Owen incident. He had the U-turn incident. He had the MPs having second jobs incidents. And now, this week, he had to push through this controversial bill about how social care is funded in the UK. So to do this, he had to whip his MPs. But even though he whipped them, a fair few rebelled. So he got his motion passed, but it's not passed as strongly as it would have been, given the majority he had. And on top of this, he gave a speech to a load of business executives this week, and he came across as rambling. First, he'd lost his place in the speech and he kept shuffling through his papers. And then he started going on about Peppa Pig. Now, a lot of journalists and MPs on his side are worried that he's starting to lose control, but Bojo denies all this. What do you think, Doris?
Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Maybe he's tired from having a small baby at home.
Or maybe he's tired from all that whipping.
Talking about babies, an MP called Stella always brings her baby to work with her at the Houses of Parliament. But this week she was told that she was not allowed to bring her baby son to debates in the Commons chamber.
Well, that's so they don't confuse the babies with the MPs during question time.
And she was so outraged about this, she did the only thing that she could do.
Write a formal letter of complaint and bring the issue to Parliament?
No. She tweeted and said that mothers in the Mother of Parliaments are not to be seen or heard, it seems. Though she was criticised by another MP called Scott, who said that why was she so special that she couldn't arrange childcare like other working mothers.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, Parliament already has a nursery that's available to all staff and MPs. I think for 5 days it costs about just over £1,000 or something like that. Or she could arrange outside childcare.
Well, maybe after only earning £82,000 a year and having allowances and having her staff costs and housing costs covered by the government, she couldn't afford childcare.
Yeah, sucks to be her.
Meanwhile, in Halifax, pigs invaded a golf course and they caused chaos. They knocked over golfing equipment and they also hurt a couple of people. And it was so bad that they had to shut the golf course for the day. Now, I wonder why those pigs were so very, very angry.
Were any of the pigs pink and wore a dress and had yellow Wellington boots?
In Australia, a reporter called Matt was interviewing a very famous British singer called Sydney. No. I think it's named after a place. She's named after. She's called Brisbane. No, that's not right. Place in Australia. She's called Adelaide.
Her name is Adele.
Oh. Adele. Anyway, during the interview, Matt admitted that he had not listened to her new album, so the record company pulled the interview.
Well, you can't blame him. I mean, Adele is a fantastic singer, and her songs are so beautiful, but they are also so miserable and depressing. I mean, she writes her song to help her get through her heartbreak and her pain. But she does have a lot of it. Hold on, I'm going to do a time scry, yeah? Look into the future. Going forward. Going forward. Going forward. Yes, I see it. I see it. In 2036, Adele has a new album called 45, and from it has two hits. One is called Hot Flushes, the other is called My Son Never Calls Me Now That He's in University. Okay, go forward. I'm going forward. I'm going forward. Yes! Yes! In 2057, she has a new album called 65. And from it, her hit song is called It Hurts. Arthritis, it hurts.
Also in music news, an awards ceremony called the Brits announced that they will no longer be having gendered awards such as Best Male Singer or Best Female Singer.
Yeah, and now they're going to have the categories Best Tall Artist, Best Short Artist, and Best Ugly Artists.
In the US, an African American man named Kevin was exonerated after spending 42 years in jail. He was wrongfully convicted of the triple murder of 3 people in 1978, and he maintained his innocence all through that time. There was no physical evidence linking him to the murder, and the sole witness who was a victim of the killings but survived later claimed that she was pressured by police to actually identify Kevin as the killer. Now, the first trial ended up in a hung jury after a sole black juror held out for an acquittal. Now, the prosecutor said that he would make things different the next time, and what he did was use this procedure where the prosecutor can reject any jurors, and he ended up with a whole white jury which convicted Kevin and found him guilty, and he was sentenced to life imprisonment.
Well, it's just as well he didn't get the death penalty, because unless you're your boss's son, once you're dead, you don't come back.
Once you're dead, you don't come back. Once you're dead, you don't come back. Once you're dead, you don't come back. Once you're dead,
Hey,
you don't come back.
6942.
Once you're dead,
Are you okay?
don't come back. Yes, I'm okay. It's just that I'm beginning to remember something. I can just touch it, but I can't get it. Once you're dead, you don't come back. But I'm fine. It's not affecting me badly. I'm not frightened or anything. I can think again.
Good.
Once you're dead,
Good.
you don't come back.
I can see that you're handling things well
Dead,
now.
You don't come back. Once you're dead, you don't come back.
You know,
You're dead, you don't come back.
I've always had this question I wanted to ask you.
Once you're dead, you don't come back.
Is it alright I do it now?
Once you're dead, you don't come back. Yeah, sure, ask me anything. Once you're dead, you don't come back.
What is
Once
the
you're
human
dead,
host's
you don't come
name?
back. Once you're dead,